Background. The origins of the Spike Cable Television Network are traced as far back as 1983, when the Nashville Network was founded as a country music network, not the first, as it was founded 2 days after country music television was formed. In 2000, the network was acquired by Viacom, who drastically changed its format and renamed it to the National Network, aka the new TNN for short, in an attempt to compete with networks like USA Network and TBS. In 2003, the channel was rebranded to Spike TV, targeting a young male audience. On January 18, 2018, the network was rebranded to Paramount Network. The Nashville Network, the new TNN. First logo, 1983 to 2000. Logo. On a black background, we see TNN's logo. A red rounded edge box with a white headstock inside of it, next to the big bold white letters TNN. Copyright information is below, referring to then owners Opryland USA. Variants. An in-credit variant exists, one featuring more pronounced colors, another featuring a transparent headstock and thinner channel initials. On Grand Ole Opry Live, the channel name is spelled out below the transparent headstock box variation with the Opryland USA copyright. On the vault, Country Standard Time, we see a different variation of the logo, where it is encased in a white box and features the channel name spelled out in black. This is set above the logo for Jim Owens Entertainment, later owners of the channel. FX, SFX, none. Music, sounds, the closing theme of the show. Availability. Appeared on original programs and county music concerts and documentaries from the times such as Top Card and the Life and Times of Hank Williams. On a British rerun of Grand Ole Opry Live in Heartland airings of The Vault, Country Standard Time, the logo was left intact, so if any of their programs or concert broadcasts were ever to be reran, they would be left intact. Editor's note, the Nashville Network would be revived in 2012 under Jim Owens Entertainment, but it would be renamed to Heartland after Jim Owens pulled out of the venture.
Simply unlock it with the key that came with the padlock. If that didn't work,
Second logo, 2000 to 2003. Spumco, the logo. On a gray background, we see the National Network logo of the era, two squares stacked on top of two others, with the words "The New" in teal with a white outline above it and the word "Originals" in gray with a bubbly effect below it. The squares in the TNN logo are filled with bubbling liquid in various colors, from top to bottom and left to right: red, orange, gold, and magenta. FX, SFX, the bubbling. Music, sounds. The closing theme of a preceding program or a bubbling sound. Availability. Seen on original programs on the network. Before it became Spike TV, this is retained on at least one episode of Ren and Stimpy, adult party cartoon on iTunes. Also seen on very early episodes of MXC and plastered the Nickelodeon Animation Studios logo on TNN's reruns of the original Ren and Stimpy show. This was also seen in early episodes of Stripperella and Gary the Rat. Editor's note, none. Spike Originals. First logo, 2003. Spike TV Ori. First network for men. Logo. On a white background, we see the word Spike in a script font, the word TV, superscripting it, and the text First Network for Men below it. FX, SFX, none. Music, sounds, the closing theme of the show. Availability. It was seen on the first season of MXC. Editor's note, none. Second logo, 2003 to 2006. Logo. On a black background we see the red text, made by, with the Spike TV logo of the era, Spike in a cursive font with TV, below it. Zooming out with a curvy white line that disperses to the left when it's in place. Copyright information in red or white is shown below. Variant. There is an early variant that uses the unused Spike TV logo. FX, SFX. The line's animation and the zooming of the logo. Music, sounds. The closing theme of the show or a rock tune. Availability. Rare. It was seen on some Spike programs like Gary the Rat, Ren and Stimpy, Adult Party Cartoon, and MXC until the network rebranded. Editor's note. None. Third logo. May 9th, 2006 - 2010. Nicknames. Spike Chevron, the reverse explosion. Logo. Against a black background, we see a huge explosion playing in reverse, with the debris forming the then current Spike logo, which consists of a golden yellow chevron shape with a gap in the middle and the text, Spike, inside it, and the word, original, in gray fades in below it. A copyright stamp is sometimes shown below. FX, SFX, the explosion. Music, sounds. Dot. The sound of an explosion playing in reverse, ending with a clang. Sometimes, the clang is not heard. Availability. Appeared on shows like 1000 Ways to Die, Game Trailers TV, Blade, the series, and the final season of MXC. Editor's note. None. Fourth logo, 2010-2011. Nickname. Spike Chevron 2. Logo. On a dark background, we see a shinier version of the Spike Chevron logo slowly fading in. A lens flare appears on the logo, and the word original appears below. Variant. There is an early variant with the letters HD on the bottom half of the chevron, due to the channel's transition to HD. FX, SFX, the logo appearing. Music, sounds, an ethereal electronic note. Availability. Appears at the end of Spike programs from the era, such as Blue Mountain State. Editor's note. None. Fifth logo, 2011-2015. Nicknames. Spike Chevron 3, Spike on the Internet. Logo. On a bumblebee yellow background with a black bar in the center, the Spike Chevron logo shifts to the middle from the right of the screen. The yellow colors move out, the Spike Chevron logo turns yellow, and original appears below near the bottom right part of the chevron. The logo glows, then briefly flashes to white and to black on a yellow background. FX, SFX, simple 2D effects. Music, sounds. A whoosh, then a beep sound as the logo glows. Availability. Seen on Spike programs prior to their rebranding in 2015. Also seen at the start of Spike shows on Hulu and Amazon Prime. Editor's note. None. Sixth logo, 2015-2018. Nicknames. The Flash, Spike Split, Boom. Logo. On a black background, we see a diagonal line, which quickly shortens and forms the word Spike in a white bold font with half of it split diagonally. The line disappears and the logo becomes black with a white background. Original in spaced out letters fades in next to Spike. Variants. Black circle on cops in jail, the word original is removed. Black circle on Belator MMA, original is replaced with sports. FX, SFX, the line, the invert, and the fade. Music, sounds. A synthesized boom as the logo forms, followed by a 3-note jingle. Availability. No longer current. Seen on newer Spike programming such as Lip Sync Battle. Editor's note. None. Paramount Network Originals. First logo, January 18th, 2018-2020. Nicknames. The show's ended, the real deal. Logo. We see several things in quick succession. The word "end" in a black backwards font and on a light gray gradient background. The stars from the Paramount Network logo in light gray on a black background. And the Paramountain from the Paramount Network logo in black on a light gray gradient background. We then cut to a black background with the Paramount Network logo in light gray, arranged in the following manner. This has been a Paramount Network logo. Original production. The URL Paramount Network. The byline. Paramount Network is a Viacom company, and the 2006 to 2019 Viacom logo are below it. Trivia. The Paramount Network logo combines the designs of the current Paramount Pictures on-screen logo and the print logo. Variant. Sometimes, only the Paramount Network logo is seen. FX, SFX, the quick succession of images. Done by Gretel. Music, sounds. A synthesized whoosh that fades out. Music, sounds variant. On 68 Whiskey, the Paramount Television Studios theme is used. On certain episodes of Cops, the music from the Final Spike original logo is used. Availability. Premiered on Lip Sync Battle Live, a Michael Jackson celebration, and can be seen on on-demand copies of Cops, plastering the Spike logo, which also used that logo's music or may cut that logo off for some episodes. It is also seen other Paramount Network programming from 2018 to 2020. Editor's note. It's quite a boring logo, though the next logo is the opposite. Even though Viacom and CBS merged to form Viacom-CBS in 2019, the byline was not updated. Second logo, May 3rd, 2020-2021. Nickname, 3D to 2D Mountain, stars. Logo. On a dark gray background, we see the Paramountain from the previous logo with a 3D effect. Several 3D stars zoom out to encircle the mountain, with the logo becoming 2D when they do so. The words Paramount Network zoom out and settle below the mountain. The side of the logo flashes, and the word Original fades in afterwards, zooming in slightly. Variant. On some shows, the background is black. FX, SFX. The stars moving and zooming out to encircle the mountain, then the flash and the Paramount Network text zooming out. Done by Michael Sutton Long for Gretel. Music, sounds. The 4-note Paramount Network brand theme, played on strings. Whoosh sounds are heard throughout. Availability. Current. Premiered on episode 10 of season 7 of Bar Rescue, and is seen at the end of Paramount Network programming until 2021, where it uses the MTV Entertainment Studios logo on future seasons of Paramount Network shows. Editor's note. The moving CGI stars and the Paramountain turning 2D when the animation completes, along with the 4-note Sonic theme, make this logo a winner. Television logos. Expand.